Hello, my wonderful Cancers. Welcome to my channel, Azuli Rose Tarot. So, as you know by the title, this is a love reading. I just want to let you know if this is your first time tuning into my channel, the best thing for you to do is to give me a like, a comment, or subscribe. The more you tune or the more energy you put into the channel, the more I pick up on your energy and the more accurate the readings are for you, no matter if it is just a Cancer reading or any other reading. Yeah, and with that being said, if any of the other titles draw your attention, go ahead and check out the reading because it could have a message in there for you. So yeah, and if you are returning, welcome back to my channel. So pretty much we're just gonna hop right into it with some tarot messages for y'all. And just to let y'all know, I just upload no specific order. I just upload like whatever zodiac sign calls me to do the reading is pretty much how the order I do it. It's no specific order to it. So before I started this reading, I wanted to play some Janae Aiko. So with that being said, you could like Janae Aiko's music. You could be going through a breakup and listening to her music a lot. So yeah, let's get into the tarot. So the only card that wanted to come out was the Will card. So I feel like the Will is turning in your favor. I did some shadow energy since that was the only card that came out. And the card that came out was the Ace of Wands. So pretty much this card is like a passion card. What I look at it as is sexual, like maybe I'm really getting that you're just over whatever past commitment that you were entangled with. You're pretty much over that. Maybe you caught the person doing some bullshit. Maybe the person is trying to come back into your life, but the will has turned. Like, you have no room for this person anymore. You're completely and utterly focused on yourself and your boss moves being made. So yeah, the Five of Cups was behind the Ace of Wands. So honestly, I'm looking at this like the other person, as you see in the back, or not the back, but right here, the girl is dropping her cup, or the cup is slipping out of her hand. These cups on the ground are just not even being paid attention to. They're not even inside, or the cups in the back. The person is just focused on the one thing that they really want, and it's you, but they see that you're not willing to give into it. And see what card is peeking out. So the Knight of Swords. Pretty much this card gives me headstrong. So maybe you're just being headstrong. You're persevering. You see everything with this ego at the bottom. You're seeing everything. You notice everything, and you're not willing to give in anymore to this connection, because it's not a divine connection. You may have figured out that whoever you were dealing with was a karmic or something like that. Just not good for you, pure point blank. So I'm gonna switch tarot decks, see if there's any other messages for y'all. For some reason, as I'm shuffling, Leo keeps coming out, so I keep on wanting to say Leo. So you could have been dealing with a Leo. You could have Leo in your chart, or the person you were dealing with could have Leo in their chart. So yeah. Okay, yeah. So, the first card we got, I actually have to look it up, honestly. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. The first card that came out was the Strength card in reverse. Can you see it? Okay, yeah. So what I'm really tuning into is the Lion. I guess at the top, since it's in reverse, I'm tuning into the Lion, and pretty much this person, they feel out of control. They feel like they feel hopeless. They feel like they can't do anything to revive the connection. I honestly think that it's a good thing. Now I'm paying attention to the woman in the back. I feel like they may have had or been involved in a third party, or had you involved in a third party, really. You found out, you're done with this shit. Been done with this shit. Honestly, it's really connecting with the last Cancer reading I ended up doing. So if you want to check that out, go ahead and do it. But yeah, the second card that came out was the King of Pentacles in reverse. Pretty much this person's pockets are pretty much dry without you. You may have honestly, I'm feeling like this is like spiritually, like, you know how your spiritual bank could be full, and it pretty much shows up in your 3D life. So pretty much this person is missing out on their money in the spiritual world, as well as 3D. So yeah, and then the Chariot card came out sideways, so that's a conflict. Pretty much the conflict is not nothing moving forward for this person. But I mean, above all, as you see how I laid this out, the wheel is turning. The wheel has turned because of this person's actions. You let them go. You're done with their shit, and pretty much period. That's pretty much it. And the shadow energy for this was the shadow energy was the Queen of Swords. You are being a Queen of Swords. You're staying in your power. You're keeping your distance from this person. This person has no type of hold on you anymore. You're pretty much done with it. And I'm really tuning into the tree in the corner right here. You may be spending a lot of time in nature, or really thinking about it. You might be dreaming about nature or something. And you might really connect with birds. I don't know if you can see the birds in the background right here, but yeah, you might be I don't know, you might be really tuning into black crows or white doves. Completely different, completely opposites, but yeah, you could be really tuning into birds or eagles as well. I'm just now noticing that her crown, let me see if you can see it. Her crown has an eagle face on it and beak. So yeah, picking up birds heavily. So yeah, as I was saying earlier, it could have been a third party that was that caused this. In the back of the Queen of Swords was the Three of Swords in reverse. So yeah, pretty much this person, you feel like this person backstabbed you. You feel like this person was just doing a whole bunch of fucking dirt, and you're not ready. I mean, you're not willing to pretty much let this go any further. You're not. It's dead. This shit is just dead to you. Period. Point blank. So I'm gonna pick up some love oracles, see what messages we have in there for this reading for my Cancers. And not to mention, before I started this reading, the sage was going crazy, and it was going so long. Like, I've never seen the sage go that long. I'm honestly surprised that it wasn't going when I started the reading. Maybe because I used Palo Santos afterwards. Probably put some good energy in there. Okay, so at the bottom of the deck we have New Beginning. It says a new adventure awaits. Embrace it and live your dreams passionately. So yeah, as I was saying, the wheel, you have the wheel in your favor. The wheel has turned in your favor. So yeah, here comes the new beginning. Whatever it is, you know, think smart. Don't think long and hard, because you know, you don't have all day to choose. You don't have all day to choose. Just make sure you know what you want. Probably make a list. You know, just to make sure that you have all your ducks in a row. I know today or tonight, as I'm really doing this reading, which all my readings are pretty much timeless, but yeah, this reading in particular is the full moon in Aquarius. So you could check out the Aquarius reading. It might resonate in some way. But yeah. The next card that came out, it says, don't make decisions based on guilt or what you think you should do. For it is only in being true to yourself that you can be true to others. So yeah, y'all. I feel like you did this with this situation. You knew your worth. You knew what you didn't want to put up with. And yeah, you said to hell with it. So the next card that's out is, it says, when it comes to matters of the heart, there is no right or wrong. Every choice you make expands your understanding of life and love. So yeah, pretty much from that, I'm getting, you learned from this situation. You learned some really valuable things. You learned what you don't want to put up with. I'm gonna put this card out. I don't know why I didn't do it. But yeah, you pretty much learned some valuable things. You learned what you don't want to put up with, as well as what you will want out of a relationship, any type of relationship, whether it is a friendship or, you know, an actual romantic relationship. So yeah, that will be the end of your reading, Cancers. I hope this resonated in some way. If it didn't, go ahead and check out any other videos. And yeah, go ahead and give me a like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, y'all. Y'all stay blessed and have a good one. Bye.